Hello everybody, we're at home here in the hills of Kingswood at Mike Jones' home, which he is allowing us to use as our set today. I'm Jocelyn White with John Zazelka, and John, we missed you last month.
Well, Jocelyn, I really missed you too, and I wished I wasn't on assignment, but you announced that beautifully for me. Thank you. It's great to be here with you today.
And you got a lot of ground to cover, so I'm just going to let you take it away with the 360.
Well, thank you, Jocelyn. Very excited to be here on this beautiful day at home in the hills of Kingswood. And our 360 for today is the absolute beautiful nature that surrounds us. The trees have just blossomed, and the altitude where we're at the hills of Kingswood, will give us a view practically of all of Frisco laid out beneath us and before us. And we just completed and had approved our new phase 3A. And we're so excited about having our builders, which are wonderful. Sharon Webb has chosen to be the first builders in phase 3A. We'll immediately start phase 3B, and we're doing the master planning on some wonderful, beautiful lots over the next phases that we're going to start here over the next year. So welcome to the hills of Kingswood, and special welcome today to one of our builders, Ron Davis, who is building a house that has to be seen to be believed.
So many great things are going on in our show home in the hills of Kingswood. I'm looking at this beautiful tile here from Natural Selection that you install in our homes. What's going on next? Tell me more about these tiles.
Well, to give you a little overview of the tile we have demonstrated here, these are the master bathroom selections for your model home in the hills of Kingswood. So in addition to this, we've installed tile in the secondary bathrooms, we've installed in the utility room, as well as the wood floors. So that's all in progress. And next up for us will be the tile here in the kitchen. So we're going with something super modern, a recessed gray subway tile, which will kind of fit the whole modern motif. This is a handcrafted glass tile from Oceanside Glass Tile. It's a recessed subway tile, which really has a nice modern aesthetic, which will fit nicely with the home.
There's so many other beautiful tiles. What about this one here?
Well, that's an example of the floor tile in the master bath. So this here is a marble from Artistic Tile. This is going on the master bathroom floors, a nice textured white tile for the walls.
Beautiful. This
gorgeous.
Is beautiful.
It is beautiful. And this is used in conjunction with this water jet braid cut tile. It really will be stunning.
I understand you're about to complete the installation. Did you have any issues, any problems getting the product or anything like that?
Well, we are completing the installation soon. There were a few custom tiles, so we did have some lead time issues, and things are slowly trickling in, but when you're building a custom house, you use custom products, and they do take a little bit longer. As always, it's a pleasure to be part of your projects, and we're excited to see the unveiling of the show home in the hills of Kingswood, and we look forward to seeing the finished product. It'll be wonderful.
You're a great partner for us.
You're a great partner. We appreciate you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ron.
And today we're going to talk about Reynolds Signature Homes and the elevator that's going in by D&D Elevators, and you've met them before. It's going to be really special. It's a 3-story house because it sits on the edge of a hill with fabulous views, and D&D is doing a wonderful job. And they've just received shipment of the elevator, and it will be installed as soon as it's sheetrocked, which should be shortly. And I wanted to talk about J. Douglas Design. They're working at the moment with C. Michael Jones Design Build, and it's going to be really special when it's completed and installed. And that, folks, is our 360.
Thanks, John. You know, one of the many artisans who've contributed to the fabulous show homes we have here at the hills of Kingswood is Chandler Cabinets and Josh Chandler. A lot more goes into building a cabinet than you may think, and especially now that Chandler Cabinets has gone high-tech. Josh explains.
Yeah, we're going to show you how a CNC router works, and as we cut this piece of material, I'll explain what it's doing. We're line boring the end panel. Line boring is a set of holes that you use for adjustable shelves. So the shelf pins for adjustable shelves, this is a hole the machine makes for that pin. Okay, so what you just saw was CNC router working, and what it does, essentially you take a sheet of material, whether it's 4x8, 5x8, 5x10, whatever it may be. We take that sheet, we set it on the machine, and we dado it, and then it cuts it to size. And when that's done, the machine prints off barcodes so that each piece has a barcode so we can scan it, we know exactly which one it goes to. So all cabinets will end up in the same area that go together, and then each cabinet gets assembled with the parts that go with that cabinet, and it speeds up production and everything's really precise.
With the amount of volume produced by the style and roll machine, it helps them cut and organize every job individually, saving time and money.
The style and roll machine optimizes the yield, and it also speeds up production. The speed of that machine is unmatched. When the machine cuts it, it reads it, measures it, cuts it. Each part gets a label. It also separates it into different piles for our employees. So the person that's taking it out, the wood out of the machine knows exactly which pile it goes in because it's all labeled. Saves labor cost and material, speeds up production.
The finishing line machine is the latest addition to the Chandler Cabinets arsenal of equipment, keeping them on the cutting edge of technology.
This is one of the newest and latest purchases that really elevated our quality and also the speed of our business too. It does the stain, the sanding sealer, and the lacquer, and it does it with almost zero waste. So the yield on the material is very good. That helps the bottom line so that we can sell our product at a reasonable price.
With clients like Mike Jones, Ron Davis, Shelley Reynolds, and all the new show homes here at the Hills of Kingswood, it is no wonder that Chandler Cabinets are the go-to guys for quality cabinets. Look for more to come in the months ahead. A lot of ground we covered in this month's show. So John, what are you going to be doing for Easter?
Well, Jocelyn, we did cover a lot of ground, and this Easter I'm so blessed to have my daughter and son-in-law, Jen and Will, flying up from San Antonio with my two granddaughters, a 4-year-old and a 3-month-old.
Yeah, sounds to me like the Easter Bunny's going to be busy at your house.
Easter Bunny's definitely going to be overworked.
Yeah, and my mom and I are going to dye eggs as we have for a number of years. Anyway, we're at home here in the Hills of Kingswood. We think you should be too. We'll see you next time. Thanks, John.
Thank you, Jocelyn.
Are you ready to start building the home of your dreams in the Hills of Kingswood? For more information on builders, vendors, and more, go to hillsofkingswood.com or contact Sharon Webb for your own private tour through the Hills of Kingswood. Call 214-212-2004. She'll meet you at the gate.